Ronnie just subscribed. Nice. Here we are, Monday night, 7 o'clock. Well, between 7 and 7:15. That's the normal time. Wasn't here last week because we was cooking up a storm. If you haven't seen the promo, go see the promo now. That's on the Circle of Arms channel. This is Koa, if you haven't met her already. She'll be joining us tonight. She was just asleep. What? Seemed to have woken up for the YouTube. That's this is my kitten that's on the screen right now. Koa. No. Yeah, how we doing? Just check up the live chat up. I think it's that one. Is it that one? No, it must be the other one. Oliver, yes, Oliver. Right, back again. Yeah, Monday. Monday's a normal time. If you're new here, this is the normal time that I'd go live. Wasn't here last week because I was cooking up a storm with Ash. If you haven't seen the promo already, go see the Severed Hands promo. That's on the Circle of Arms YouTube. We'll be talking about that and and a bit about what happened that day. That was mind blowing. It was ridiculous. If you was there, you know. If not, you'll feel it. You'll feel it soon. You'll see well, if you see the promo, that pretty much summed up the day. That's obviously pre-matches, all of those intros there. So that's everyone ready for battle. But yeah, I thought I'd just come on here again and go through a couple of the matches, a couple of the standouts, and bring over a topic that I was just having in one of the group chats about fundamentals like bicep strength versus riser strength versus pronation. Like what do you train? How do you train it? What's been working? All of our future videos are going to be sick. They are leveling. We've just wrapped up the pit. Last video of that came out day before Severed Hands, the 28th. Wrap that up. Then we've got Grip Fest coming up. That we've already done. Grip Fest Oxford, Crushing the Spires. And then we've got obviously the Severed Hands content as well. Oliver, need to train everything. Simple as that, in my opinion. Yeah, that was one of my points in another group chat. Was talking about what's the most dominant fundamental, what's the most important pressure to focus on, and one of my lead points would be the chain, like the whole chain. You've got to have everything. If one thing breaks in the chain, as you said earlier, Oliver, like you are only as strong as your weakest point or weakest link. So it's the chain. It's definitely the chain. Whatever it is, some people have dominant this, dominant that, maybe because of frame, genetics. Maybe they've done a particular job which gives them a particular, extra strength in that fundamental, whether it's, I don't know, say your roofer or whatever, like carrying loads of stuff, like carrying your tiles, carrying your tools and everything, and climbing up ladders one-handed and things like this, and or your scaffolders, pulling up them pipes all day. Natural, natural grip, natural bicep, natural cupping ability. If you're doing groundwork, you got the impact There might be a side pressure, the elbow, the impact of bam, hit the shovel in. People come in with stronger fundamentals than others. Oliver, yeah, I don't understand why people say bicep is useless. Um, it's not that it's useless. I think it's not as important as you would think. Obviously, everything's important, but if you're, say you're defending or even attacking, if you're leading with your bicep, it's going to be a lot weaker than if you led with your back. It just makes sense. Like if you if you go in the gym, you're going to be able to row or deadlift something more than your like strict curl or bicep curl or something. So it makes sense to focus more on like the bigger muscles. Obviously, that doesn't make the bicep useless. It's still part of the chain. Still part of the chain. Andy, yes, Andy, good to see you on here. Yeah, we're just going over a few things with severed hands and just talking about fundamentals. Like, what's the most important? Is there a most important? Is it the chain? Is it the bicep, the riser, the pronation? Like, I know Devon speaks highly of the riser. He says the riser gives you access to the other strengths, um, which I mean, I do agree. I do agree. One of the things I think of in arm wrestling is if you're on top, you're 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 winning. Like you're in the dominant. You've got more access to different things. If you're in a top row and you've got that the high knuckle, if you've got the high knuckle, and if you're on top, it's just if you're on bottom, that means that you're either overturned or you're really deep supinated in a hook. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. What we got? I think cupping is the most important. See, I'd somewhat agree there as well because even though Devon says, yeah, riser gives you access to everything else, so does cupping. I feel if you if you cup, your pronation's just there, or if you cup, your down pressure's just there. Like so, I agree as well. Like I would say, and generally hand and wrist strength. Then bicep, and after that, just general strength with chest, shoulders. So would you say bicep is more important? Yeah, than bicep, and after that, just general. So would you say bicep is more important than chest? Bicep's more important than chest. Yeah, yeah, and shoulders. I guess yeah, yeah. Shoulders are sort of like the stability muscles in this instant. And in my opinion, is cupping. Another one for cupping gives you access to most things and takes most things away from your opponent. Yeah, exactly that. If you're cupping, you're taking the other person's pronation away, putting them on their bicep. Ooh. So it depends what we're talking about. If we're talking about offense or defense. Offense looks like cupping's winning, but cupping bicep. Mm, Oliver, bicep is definitely more important than chest or shoulders, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's got the most carryover. If you can, if you can, well, I can probably almost curl as much as I can bench, to be fair. My bench is minimal. I'm not made to bench, I don't think. Um, I will push through that plateau, but I'm more of a squat or deadlift based person in terms of like the big movements. My bench has always lagged behind the other two. Squat being my best squat was like 150 kilos for two. And then my best bench, I got to a body weight at 76 kilos, and that was like 2, 3 years ago. Recently, it's gone down. It's gone down a lot. I did bench today actually. First day back in gym for a little while, for like a month or so. Got I was doing close grip bench. I think I worked up. I was doing 16 reps of volume. I think I worked up to 35 kilos. So it's minimal. It's minimal. I'm doing oh no, I'm not going 35, but I'll probably do 35 on like almost back pressure or side pressure. I'm doing that on bench. Oliver, I've never benched heavy. Yeah, it's it's good for the general strength for sure. It's definitely good for the general strength, which in turn will help in the arm wrestling. And I guess it's strange to say like the big muscles being the stabilizer muscles, but it kind of is in this instant. Like if you're if you're pulling with your body and your frame, which a lot of arm wrestling is static, and you're moving with that with that chain, the actual big muscles like the chest, the shoulder, the back is actually the stabilizers, which is yeah funny to think because normally it's the like your serratus or the little intricate muscles like underneath your shoulder or different things like that. It's funny to think that they could actually act as the stabilizers. But then arm wrestling is strange anyway. It is strange anyway. Like if you have a overriding strength in one area, that could potentially outweigh any other strength or technique. It's a good example, obviously, like Todzilla. Todzilla with the side pressure. I mean, at his weight, how much does he weigh right now? Is he like 100 kilos? But at his weight, there's probably not anyone apart from maybe Prudnik. Again, I don't know how much Todd actually weighs at the moment, but you look at Todd's matches, he just runs through. His hand compromised, he gets overturned. He's not got a weak wrist or weak pronation. It's just his side pressure is just so over the top that it just overrides other strengths. Likewise with say like your John Brzenk with his pronation. Like it's just locked there. It's stupid. It's just locked there. Like it's crazy. So yeah. So what have we had so far? Mostly cupping, biceps. What else you got? Riser. No one said riser yet. No one said riser is the most important. Uh, cupping, yeah, mostly cupping, but everything, cupping, but everything. Jeez, yep. I think I think we're still young. I think we're still young in the sport, to be honest. We've definitely got like, you know, the framework. Say like if you look at martial like another martial art, say your karate or your boxing or whatever you've got, like you've got your punches, your kicks, your blocks, your parries, your combos, this, that, this, that. I think we're getting to that point that arm wrestling is really fine-tuning what is different types of punches, what is different types of blocks, parries. Like we're we're getting there. We're really, really getting there. It's such a nuance, but I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close. The difficult thing is obviously everyone's different, different levers, different hand size, strengths, weaknesses, all sorts, all sorts. Where do you guys think you need to improve most? Oh, before that, Oliver, my riser strength is non-existent. Yeah, you go for hook though. You go for hook. Yeah, Andy, where do you guys think you need to improve most? Most. Left arm. Uh, Most. Improved most. Recently, I've improved my hand. That was the weakest point of my left arm. I used to get my wrist taken quite a lot. Got taken a lot in the nationals, and then my first match against Dan Stone back at Sussex end of last year. Since then, yeah, improved my hand a lot. So now probably the bicep actually. Probably is the bicep for the left. The right, maybe bicep as well. The side pressure on the right. Yeah, it's coming though. It's coming. I've got some matches lined up, so I've got some things to be working on. Oliver, I can still pull without riser, yep, but I do think it's helpful, especially in top row. Yes, need to work on my hand strength most. Oliver, biceps, side pressure, back is solid right now. I'd agree. Riser and pronation is weakest. And Andy as well, hand is big time for me. That's the biggest issue. A lot of hand issues. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hand. What have I been doing for hand? All sorts. Also, just some weird grips. Like make the weirdest grip or weirdest handle you can. Like different shapes, sizes. Like one of my handles is literally it's like a post, like for your fence. It's like a post holder. Like it's for when you do it in like concrete, you do the whatever, but it's shaped 4 inches by 4 inches. It's like a cube, like a long cube. I ain't got anything I could show you, but basically, yeah, it's like actually this is my fat grip. Obviously, I use this for quite a lot of things, thumbless a lot of the time. But this new one is so it's like this, but it's square. It's probably about that big. Oh no, it's a bit bigger actually, about that big, and it's about about this, so you can get your whole hand on it. That is awesome. I've been doing that, using that for side pressure, like a big Todzilla-esque side pressure, but something like that you could use for like your cupping, fingers. I love that stuff. Just weird old handle. Like you just get like a branch. Just get like a branch out of the woods, or oh, you're by the beach. Find a massive stone, just a big stone, and like connect a strap or drill a hole into it and put a strap into it. That's yeah, that's the shit I'll be on. Uh, Oliver, I think your arm power is a bit better than your hand, to be fair, when I pulled you, Andy. Andy, I think, yeah. Andy, I think your arm power is a bit better than your hand. Andy, you surprised me with your speed, 100%. I was not expecting that speed. I'm normally the fast one. Um, what was better, your hand or your arm? So your hand felt pretty solid, but I don't think I don't know if that was like the speed, like you got up my hand more, or got to your position quicker, or if it was an actual strong hand. To be fair, we've rarely ever slow pulled, like actually like trained together, so we'd have to like check out what's actually going on there. Like, wow, you felt solid all over, to be fair. Josh Powell, yes, good to see you here, mate. Good to see you here. We're just talking about fundamentals, what's important, what's not, what's most important. Is there a fundamental that's most important? Is it bicep, riser, pronation? Is it cupping? Is it side pressure? Is it the owl? Is it the owl? Andy, I couldn't crack your wrist. I just got in a better position first. Yeah, speed. Your speed literally, yeah, surprised me. It literally did. And couldn't crack your wrist. Ellis is the only person, I gotta think about this. The only person this year, just gotta double think about this. Yeah, that I can remember. That I can remember. Ellis is the only person this year that's cracked my wrist um in competition on the right. I think that's right actually. I can't remember. Dan, if you're in here, Dan Stone, Mr. Pebbles, did you manage to crack my wrist in our match at Deadly Hands? I can't actually remember. Other than that, I don't. I think that was it. Um, I pride myself in that strong right hand, strong left arm, strong right hand. That's how it's normally been. Trying to like merge the two now and find a nice middle ground. But that's more more what I lean to. More of it's the chain. It's the whole chain. You can't have you can have things stronger, but you need it to work in unison. Like if you just use like your pronator without cup or without riser, like it's you can do bits, you can do a little bit, but if you've got, neutral or engaged riser, cup or little crank in the wrist, then pronate. You've got everything connected. Say same in a hook. You've got that little crank in the wrist, you've got the down pressure, up pressure, you've got the back, everything like it's the chain. It's the chain for me. Or we've had a few new people jump in. For the new people jump in, what's the best, or is there a best fundamental? What do you train the most? What do you lean towards? Do you lean towards anything, or do you just train everything? What's uh what's people's thoughts? What's people's thoughts? And we can start talking about a few severed hands bits. Oh my, what an event. I won't go through all of the matches because there was, I lost count, like over 30 matches, nearly 40 matches. So I won't have enough time to go through all of them. But as we release them week by week, I'll be talking about them in detail and reliving some of the experiences because they are brutal day. Well, we can start with, yeah, the crossfire. Been touching upon that a little bit. That was once again one of the what's it? One of the portrayals, like good portrayals, good examples of what the crossfire could be. We've had three different crossfires so far. One at the pit, one at Gripfest Oxford, and recent one at Severed Hands. Every single one of them's been completely different. Um, Different scores on each, different like ways it happened, and that literally shows what a crossfire is all about. Josh Powell, it's all super important, mate. Yep, the chain. For myself, back pressure, riser. Okay, so for me, for myself, back pressure, riser, pronation, cupping, containment in the fingers, and side. Okay, yeah, so you just claim everything and then just whack it. Just whack it. Oh, Josh, while I have you here, how's your right arm feeling? You feeling strong? And are you free in February? If so, I'll get in touch. Pebbles, good to see you here. Preston, how we doing? We're doing well, mate. We're doing well. We're back on live Monday, 7 to 7:15 start. Missed last week because was cooking up a storm. I'm sure you've seen the Severed Hands promo. What do you think? What do you guys think? That was obviously just before the matches took place, so everyone was getting battle ready, getting in the zone. Um, we had a few new matches on the card done on the day. So the match card will be it's 99% the same, but there'll be a few surprises. So we'll keep them surprises till the actual content comes out on Circle of Arms YouTube. But yeah, man, what a day. What a day. We've had a few people jump in. Dan, all about the top row for smart people. For smart people. Like, yeah, man. I mean, see, I was gonna say there's more to a top roll, but there's so much to a hook as well. There's just so much to arm wrestling. It's not a linear thing. It's it can't I don't want to say it can't, but it's very, very hard to replicate arm wrestling without arm wrestling. Like how can you mimic the just the dynamic pressures everywhere, every different direction. Like you can train, obviously, your riser, your cupping, your pronation, like you can break it down into different lanes, different sections, different body parts as you would in the gym. Like you normally have your chest day, your back day, leg day, or whatever you do. But is that is that the same in arm wrestling? I don't know. I don't know. You need the compound movements, I feel, because it's such a like Neuralink vibe. It's a body connection. It's more like dancing. Like I guess dancers would do leg day. Maybe, yeah, they do leg day. They do their calves, they do their ankles. Probably more do flexibility, range of motion, full range of motion. How many people on here do full range of motion, like biceps anymore? Like if you trained back in the day with dumbbells or whatever in the gym or barbell in the gym, I'd assume most of you go full range of motion. But since starting arm wrestling, you probably went more of a strict, like partial curl. How many of you actually still do full range of motion? A few more people jump in. Yes, energy in here right now. And it, man, yeah, grateful for everyone in here right now. We are killing it. We are killing it. Dan Stone for recovery. Yeah, see, a few people said that. A few people said that. Get the full range of motion in for the recovery. I guess, yeah, send the blood throughout the whole of the muscle. Or does it work like that, actually? Say if you just pump just a little bit, say, does it still send the blood throughout the whole muscle? Or do you need to be actively stretching the muscle out, like elongating and contracting the muscle to send the blood throughout all of it? I actually don't know that one. If anyone knows that one, let me know. I'm actually interested in that because if you don't need to do full range of motion to send the blood throughout the arm, I don't know. Yeah, Dan Stone, I like the stretch. Yeah, I guess yeah. Like most training, it's dependent on your goals. It's definitely dependent on your goals. Should have took sports science. Yeah. See, I got my PT level 2, personal training qualification level 2, and then I was doing my kinesiology level 2. Did like 80% of it, and then life just flipped. So I didn't actually get around to finishing that, but I've dabbled in a lot of different things to be fair, but I don't know that one. Josh Powell, right arm is okay, but right shoulder is injured. I'm booked into a sports therapy chiropractor this coming Saturday, but should be good by then. Okay, yeah, I'll give you a private message, or send me a message. Send Circle of Arms a message, when you can, and yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. Winter's Gate is looking fat already, fat card already. I don't want to release too much. I'll uh, I'll get a full confirmed, what is confirmed match card of Winter's Gate But there's some fiery matches so far. We're um we're keeping it shorter as it's our last event of the COA calendar. So this will be more of an exclusive, more of a capping off the season kind of event. So there won't be as many matches as we did at Severed Hands, but we'll still provide the goods, if you know what I mean. So yeah, very excited about that. Very excited about that. Dan Stone prevents ripping your bicep off. Yeah, see, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Because in most situations, when a bicep tears in an arm wrestling match or in gym, to be fair, in an exercise, it's when the bicep is being elongated or when the arm is stretched out and you're trying to contract up that it tears. That's the most common tear where it happens. It rarely ever have I known a bicep to disattach while you're close, while you've got that chain locked. It's more like you get it in like deadlifts. If people do mixed grip, the one that's supinated in the mixed grip would tear if you know if you put too much load into the bicep. Same as like you see a few people performing like a Kings or an open top roll. That's predominantly where the bicep pops off. It's not normally when people are locked in. I mean that's where the elbow comes in more play. But so I see what you mean. If you're used to doing that motion, if you're used to elongating and getting the stretch, getting the pressure, and yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Uh, Josh Powell reps for recovery, lightweight and full motion and static hold. That's another one. Static as well. You got yeah, your partials, your static, pulses, and your full range of motion. Um, what Josh said. Yeah, reps for recovery. Yeah, man, absolutely. Reps, blood flow. Yeah, full range of motion. I need to get back into full range of motion. I think I haven't done full range of motion. I can't even remember the last time, to be honest. When I've done my bicep curls, it's been to like a lock and then back up. Um, yeah, I mean, I do technically train biceps along like that, straight arm in say a deadlift. I do double overhand, but it's still affected in the deadlift. Rows, um, I do rows now and again. I haven't been gym in like a month. First day back today, but doing rows, go straight arm, bicep gets work there. So I still get the work in, but I just don't do it in the like concentrated bicep movement. So yeah, I might add a few in. Might add a few in. Kinesiology is a big one. Yes, it is. Kinesiology is the one. You coming down to Ferndown anytime soon, just out of curiosity. 100%, 100%. Soon is relative. I'll probably do like a southern um excursion, if you like, because there's a few clubs that I want to hit down there. Um, obviously, I want to get to Kurnow at some point, train with Andy and the Kurnow arm wrestlers, and then get to Brute Force again. Would love to train with those guys. Taunton has just opened up a club, so it'd be great to see who's down there. And oh, who else we got? Obviously, yeah, Ferndown, train with yourself, train with Marvin. Is Marvin there actually? Have you trained with Marvin yet? And then obviously the Southern Arm Wrestling Squad, train with Ellis and whatnot. There's loads. There's loads. Epic, Sussex, go train with the Sharks. There's loads down the south. So I'll probably do as many as I can uh, in like a few days or whatever. I'll do like I don't know, maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Um, just bang, bang, bang. Just go mad for 3 days. That could be interesting. But in terms of when, bro, yeah, I don't know. To be fair, probably next year, probably early next year. Um, but yeah, we'll let you know on that one. Dan Stone, how about we make it interesting and put a cup on the line for our rematch? What? You mean that one? Or a cup? The cup or a cup? What do you mean? Like the cup? I don't know. I earned that one. A cup? Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Wagwan G. Yes, Dean. The big Dean Lever is in the house. Not Sussex Solo. What, am I actually banned from the Shark Tank as well? Like, oh, I am banned from the Shark Tank. No way. Okay. Well, not Sussex then. I'll do Epic and yeah, all the other ones I listed. Yeah, Marvin's crazy. Yeah. Could be Ellis with three hand. Wait, what? Could be Ellis with three hands. Say that again. Say that again. Could wait. Marvin's crazy. Could be Ellis with three hands. Do you mean he could be Ellis with three extra people as well? So we could beat four. So yes, say that again. Say that again. Andy, hopefully the buses play ball. Oh, bro, I am jumping in front of that bus if I need to. I am fucking coming. Big Dean is here. Yes, yes. A new cup. You can keep that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll do what we did last time. We'll send over a few ideas between. We'll decide on one that we both like and whatnot. We'll be like, yep, that one, and see who takes it home this time. Definitely up for that. Definitely up for that. You're not banned. You're loved. Well, apparently I'm banned. Apparently I'm banned, but we'll be great to train with them. There's awesome group down there. Gripfest videos soon. Gripfest videos are indeed soon. I don't want to say a date because I don't want to say a date and it not be that. But 100% they will be not long. 100, what's it? What's it today? Monday. I'll tell you what, by next Monday's live, I will know. I will 100% know. You may even have it, but but by next Monday's live, I will know and I'll let you know if you don't know already. 100%. Liam, yes. Those Gripfest matches were stupid. Um, love them matches. Preston, basically Marvin can do one versus three, didn't work. One versus three. So that sounds about right. That sounds like Marvin. That sounds like Marvin, to be fair. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And looking forward to the Grit Fest as well. Yes, Dean. Can you talk a bit on AW Kid versus Joey? Arm Wrestling Kid versus Joey. This was a side table match at Severed Hands. Um, it was a right arm match, best of five. I believe it was running fouls. I watched it. It technically the match didn't end. But oh my, what a match! I got feedback from Joey after the match. I haven't talked to Arm Wrestling Kid yet about the match, but I see him post the match. Was that today or the other day? Um, yeah. Oh my. So obviously, Arm Wrestling Kid has been on a tear. He's been doing very well this year. He got third on the left arm at nationals, at the novice nationals, and right arm, I believe he got top six. I'm not sure what actual placement he got, but he's been doing very well this year. Joey has been just leveling. He's been consistent over the last, I think, 2 to 3 years. He's only 15, so yeah, you can just imagine what he has built. Like, if you don't know Joey, you definitely will know Joey soon. And if you do know Joey, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The match, yeah, as I said, I got feedback from Joey after the match. He sort of told me how it went. 'Cause I didn't see it in person. I was commentating while it was happening. I caught it at the corner of my eye, but there was so much going on that I knew it would come out. I knew it would come out and I'd see it. But yeah, I got some feedback from Joey after the match, and he said there was a point in the match about halfway through that he felt a an adjustment or a sign, almost a sign of respect from Armwrestling Kid. He said that he felt more more like Armwrestling Kid was taking him seriously, which Joey liked. He said he liked that. Because if you watch the first round, Joey whooped, like, got bang right on top of it, right on top of it. Um, Very quick. I assume they've never pulled before. I know Mindaugas has pulled Joey quite a lot. I don't think Armwrestling Kid has, but I'm sure they've spoke about it. Um, but I'm sure Armwrestling Kid watched, how Joey pulls. Probably watched his video that he faced Oliver. That was a couple months back now, so he must have expected it, but maybe didn't, you know, expect that. Yeah, because Joey's fast, strong, resilient, technical. He's crazy. He's crazy. So I think it was 3-1 in the end. 3-1 to Joey. Joey getting the first two, I think. The first two. Amherst Kid getting one back, if I can remember that right. And then the last round, Joey was on a running foul, got the pin, and the match stopped. So technically the match didn't end, but it was a side pull, practice pull, whatever. Um, like practice match. So I think that sets it up for a great match in the future. So if you're watching, guys, let me know. Message the old Circle of Arms. We'll see what we can get set up. I know, Joey, you're looking for a match. We've spoke about it quite a bit, but yeah, let's go back to the chat. Let's see. Let's see. What about you and Joey? I don't know if he's talking to me. Me and Joey, I'd love to face him. Amherst Kid Joey was a battle. Yes, it was. How did you get on, Andy? Oh, Andy and Joey. Andy, I couldn't move him. No excuses. He's just a level above. Couldn't move him. Wow. Wow. Okay. Joey's right hand is mega. Way ahead of his left. Would you say way ahead of his left? Okay. I thought that was fairly even. I know his right is better. But I didn't think there was too much of a gap, to be honest. Preston Amerson Kid is top roll dominant right. Didn't get the chance to watch that one. Definitely go watch it. It's on the MK Arm Wrestling, the Milton Keynes Arm Wrestling Instagram, and it's also on the Arm Wrestling Kids Instagram as well. I'd actually say he's more hook dominant, to be honest. Arm Wrestling Kid. He he's a good top roller, but I know him as a hooker. I know him as a hook puller personally, but in his last few matches, we've been seeing him hit the top row. So maybe he has transition, but I just know him as a hook puller from way back. Joey won, blah blah blah. Yeah, his hook isn't bad though. Yeah, both. Dan Stone, I can top roll his left, but his hook is mega. Yep. But I can top roll you. But I can top roll you, so you know. Yep. He got third. What, third on the right as well? I thought it was the left. Armwrestling Kid is hard to get respect of, to be fair. Yeah, Armwrestling Kid is hard to get respect of. It is, to be fair. For him to be like, okay, yeah, like, gonna start taking him seriously, that's a nod of true respect there. Definitely. Can't even be mad at that. Your left top row is a curse to me. I will get my revenge. It's Joey's inner elbow integrity and table IQ. 100%. Joey was introduced to arm wrestling as soon as he could comprehend life, he knew arm wrestling. So he's had that advantage over most people to be able to truly grow up in a house of arm wrestling. Yeah, blessed. I bolted the pads down on the table for them. Yeah, needed. Very good on the table. His dad is a pro, so obviously taught him the secrets. Yep. Also, Elijah is getting solid. Elijah is getting solid. I pulled him back at your place, Oliver. Whenever that was, last month or something, and he'd come a long way since like the month or two before. And he's getting big, man. He's 14, 6'1" already, and 75 to 80 kilos. At 14, so he could be up. He's got to grow at least another inch. 6'2", 6'3". He's gonna be he's gonna be stupid. Uh, all right. Their thoughts on the McGeekan Carden rematch. That is one of the best rematches I'm looking forward to next year. Obviously mine and Dan's is gonna be mega. Oh, we got two rematches that day then. Got me and Dan, Deadly Hands, left arm, and the Big Dean Lever versus James McGeekan of the Southern Arm Wrestling Squad. Um, Very, very interesting matches. Actually, gosh, I'll leave that. I was going to talk about like details of the match, but I'll let you watch it on Gripfest. That match of Dean and James. Oh my, screamer, match of the day from Gripfest, in my opinion. Um, and to be fair, I think it was clear match of the day, really. Absolute screamers. If you was at Gripfest Oxford, yeah, you'd know. Preston, still got to get myself a couple matches. Got to work on that bicep first. Back to the biceps. Again, any new people that are jumping in there? Topic of the night was fundamentals. What is the best, if any, what is the best fundamental? Or what do you train the most? What do you focus on the most? But yeah, Preston. Yeah, mate. I just need to see some data. To be honest. I need to see how you do with Ellis. I need to pull you basically. That's the easiest way for me to download some data. But yeah, man. Record like a practice with you and Ellis. Like I know Ellis pretty well now, so that'd be a good gauge. Oliver, I think it's like 20% more than his left from what I've seen. 20, what Joey's right is 20% better than his left. See, I would have said more like 10%, but maybe. Oliver, Jack is coming on Thursday. Jack the Beanstalk. Oh my, this kid, 15 and 6'7". It if he sticks to it, oh my, these kids are coming. These kids are gonna be dangerous. Um, Charlie, if you can get down to Milton Keynes on Thursday, that is the day to come. That is the day to come. Like, if you can do all your drops in time, shout out to the Secret Food Club, pay point free for all the bits and pieces. Um, yeah, if you can finish your drops in time and then make it to Milton Keynes for 7, that's when a session starts, 7 p.m. You can park the van outside the gym and get sorted like that. So yeah, if you're about Thursday, that is the day to come. Big session at Milton Keynes Thursday. Anyone in the area want to come down? We've got a few people from the London Minotaurs. We've got Justin Sparks from the Colonel Club. I'll be there. We got Oliver and Jack the Beanstalk coming through. Love it, love it. Preston versus Joe Taylor or Elijah. Most likely to be honest. And yeah, I agree, Elijah would be better as well. Just in terms of like size and whatnot. But we just don't know at the moment. Preston, you're just an unknown currently to me. We need to find out either. Well, I mean, Preston, if you're available Thursday, if you can get to Milton Keynes, I know it's a little bit of a way for you, but if you can get there Thursday evening, great opportunity to come down. If not, COA training day, December 17th, it's on a Saturday. Contact me for the details, or sign up to the Circle of Arms newsletter. The newsletter dropped tonight, so if you was in that, you can download the pics from Severed Hands. But yeah, get yourself on the email list or send me a message on coa.dubs or Circle of Arms and on Instagram, and we'll get it sorted. Keelan Clark Price, Tuck, good to see you, mate. Best fundamentals, hand and wrist. You can't go wrong with hand and wrist. If like for me, if you've got the hand, yeah, if you've got the hand and wrist, it does connect everything else. It is the whole chain, but hand and wrist, if you lose that, yeah. Dan, riser, pronation, and cup with finger, not wrist. If you understand that, cup with finger, not wrist. So you mean like instead of cupping with like your hand, you cup with your fingers. That's how I read that. Let's mega get Preston to come. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Preston, if you can get down on Thursday, uh, all right there. I would like to come Thursday. Might be hard with work though. Um, yeah, I have to check trains. We're check trains. Well, Dean, if you're free in a minute, mate, jump onto the Circle Arms Discord. Well, I'll be on there in about 10 minutes. Guys, we've got 10 more minutes left on the live tonight. Yeah, come over to the Discord. We'll talk about it over there. The captain, good old Captain Anavar. I'll be there. Right is still sore. What from Crosby? From Crosby. Nothing that a bunch of ibuprofen won't cure. Left is feeling good. Okay, yeah. MK, it's £5 per person though. Is it? Is it actually? Height, back pressure. Yep, for fundamentals. Height. So that's interesting that you use the word height, um, and not riser, because riser gets height, but you can achieve height through different things. Like you can like uppercut, you can supinate cut, and as long as you get that pivot, you can get the height. So I like your choice of wording there. I need to pull you, Mark. Oh, Oliver, if you never pulled Mark, that'd be um that'd be an interesting one. That'd be an interesting one. Preston, I like the idea of it, but Thursdays are my busiest day. It probably won't work. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, as I said, give me a message, give me a private message, and we'll sort out the details if you're interested in coming up. for the COA training day, December 17th. Be a good day. Be a good day. Without height, back pressure is not as good. Like Devon says, make them hold on to you. Yeah, that's what Devon preaches, don't he? Talks about riser, talks about achieving the high ground and forcing people to hold on to you, which it makes sense. It makes sense in terms of leading the dance per se. If you can if you can force the match in a certain direction, and if you can create opportunities of movement that are in favor of you, yeah, that's arm wrestling. Preston, December 17th might work all right. I'll have to look when we get closer to it. Yeah, man. Let me know. It's probably what, another fight. Oh no, it's getting closer now. Yeah, no, it still might be 5 weeks. Got like what, 8 weeks left. 7, 8 weeks left of the year. What a year it's been. What a year it's been. We've done, what have we done? Quite a few events. I've done quite a few events personally as well, competed, ever traveled in my life. Devon, uh, fucking Cambridge, London, Oxford, Milton Keynes, Wales, Derby, everything. Bye guys, have fun. In a peace, Pebbles. We're signing off from here in a minute anyway. Linktree, you gotta come through to that. So yeah, we won't be on here for too much longer. Good to catch up with everyone. Good to come on and talk about some arm wrestling. We didn't actually cover too much of severed hands, but just know it was fire. It was absolute fire. If you haven't seen it already, head over to the Circle of Arms YouTube. The Severed Hands promo is out right now. You can go watch that. I think it's got up to almost 400 views so far. Pretty sure most of you have seen it already, but if you haven't, go check it out. And if you have, go watch it again. You know you want to. It's in my opinion, oh, it's close though. It's close. I want to say it's the best promo we've brought out so far. Um, it's tied with the Crossfire one for me and the original. They're all good though. They're all good, but it's up there with the best promo we brought out so far, in my opinion. Um, so if you haven't seen it, oh my, go and watch it. Go and watch it. And the people that have already seen it, was it your favorite promo so far? What do you reckon? What direction are we going? Is it is it on par with the original Deadly Hands trailer? Is it on par with the Crossfire trailer? What are we saying? What are we saying? Oliver, are you guys doing another interview or no? Oh, right now you can go sign up to the Circle of Arms Patreon. Right now, the bronze level tier has been opened, and soon coming is the pit interview, exclusive to Patreon. So if you want to go over there, you can literally go there right now. Captain Anavar, great promo. You captured my wrinkly face perfectly. Bro, man. No, it was good. It was such a good day. You brought the energy. Both. Wait, did you have two matches? Or do you have one? No, you just had the one, didn't you? I was gonna say both your matches then, but nah, man. Brought the energy. You and Carl. See, I want to say one of the matches of the day, which it was, but if I count down here that our candidates for matches of the day, we got two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't like that. There's too many to pick a match of the day. They're literally Captain Anavar felt like two. I think yours was the longest match. I feel like yours was the longest match. Oliver, Sam, and you was fire. Me and Sam. That first round was ridiculous. That I think I can happily say that was the best hook war I've ever been in. That whole match just that was the best hook war I've been in. 100%. 100%. Andy, what was your personal favorite? See, my personal favorite from Severed Hands was the co-main event of the right arm, which was COA's own Dean Carden, Dean the Leverage Carden versus Tom Scoop Roberts from Slim Rock Wrestlers. That by far was my favorite match of the day. For Dean to put in practice what we've been going over, we've been putting in the work week after week after week after week. Dean's beating me now. I've created a monster. He's coming for everyone. He is almost 90 kilos. He's he's coming for everyone. It's stupid. Oliver, I want to see Ali versus Keelan, or maybe Ali versus Arm Wrestling Kid. Ooh. Um, Ali versus Keelan. I like. Um, I like. Um, Ali's got a really strong cup and he's pretty good center table. Got good bicep. Arm Wrestling Kid, I feel is a bit too much in terms of like technique. I feel like it will go similar to Mindaugas and Ali, but Ali and Keelan, Ali Jasam and Keelan Clark Price. I don't know. I'm not against it. I'm not against that match. I think that'd be interesting. I'd like to see it. Keelan, we could make it work. Yeah, I think we could make that work. Both of you are similar in weight. Um, Keelan, how long have you been actually arm wrestling, mate? How long you been with the Slim Rock Wrestlers? Because what Ali's been training, as far as I know, just this year. Their club, Cambridge Arm Wrestling, got their table in December last year. So what's that? 11 months? About 18 months. So yeah, you're a little bit ahead in experience, and I'd say definitely in like actual table time. Um, oh, twice a month for 18 months. So you've had 36 sessions. Am I getting that right? Twice a month for 18 months, you've had 36 arm wrestling sessions. Well, I gotta give my props to yourself and Slim, because bro, your arm wrestling like by look, obviously I've only oh yeah, there's the alarm. I gotta be off here in a minute. Um, but yeah, bro, your arm wrestling um like dynamic, the shape of it, you you look like you've been arm wrestling a lot longer. A lot longer. Message retracted. Interesting. Um, but yeah, we'll talk on that. We'll definitely talk on that. But yeah, I'm gonna be heading off now. I'm gonna be jumping over to Discord. So if anyone wants to join me over there with the COA team, we'll see you over there momentarily. But yeah, appreciate everyone that joined up today. We'll be back here same time next week. Oh, Joe, hello, hello. Literally just leaving. You can jump over to Discord with us now if you want. We'll be there momentarily. But yeah, be back here, same time, same place next week, Monday, between 7 and 7:15 p.m. Um, Great having you all. Great conversation. Um, and yeah, see you on the next one. Um, have a good one. We'll, yeah, have a